Well, as our season winds down in our children's play garden, we have a real treat coming off the vine here, and that's our Moon and Stars watermelon. And if you take a look at this vine, it may look pretty unhealthy because a lot of the foliage looks kind of yellow, and it's true that anthracnose fungus and spider mites have taken their toll, but this foliage with bright yellow spots is perfectly natural for this variety. Moon and Stars is an heirloom variety of watermelon that originated in Europe and at one time was thought to be totally lost, but in the mid-70s it was discovered on a farm in Missouri, and through the efforts of the Seed Savers Exchange it was brought back into production again, and we have it in our garden. And the foliage does have bright yellow spots on it that look like stars, but take a look at this watermelon over here. It has a wonderful full moon on it, and it just makes it a very unique home garden variety. The Moon and Stars comes with both red and yellow flesh varieties. Some are white seeded, but this is the original Missouri strain that's black seeded, and we want to pick this one and see if it's ripe. If you've never grown watermelon, just a brief overview, the surest sign to tell if a watermelon is ripe is look at the tendril, that curly little tendril just opposite the node where the watermelon is attached. Here's one up here that's green, but right next to the watermelon that you're considering cutting, you want to make sure that tendril is brown. And you want to look at the bottom where it was not exposed to the sunlight, and hopefully it's turned yellow. Now this one we've been moving around and turning, but the ground spot, normally where it's been laying on the ground, should be a bright yellow. And of course you can tell by thumping it. And a good example are these two right here. This one is not ripe yet, and I'll show you the difference when we thump them. That has a very flat sound. That sounds like a bucket of water. So let's just cut this. You want to make sure that you leave a bit of the tendril attached. And we'll slice into that over here and see if it's ripe yet. We've got some other varieties over here as well to show you real quickly. This looks quite a bit different than our standard Tri-X seedless varieties that are so common and available in grocery stores right now. The Moon and Stars, oh, I hate to cut through that moon. Let's turn that because it's just so pretty. Boy, that is ripe. When a melon just explodes open like that, sometimes it's a sign of overripeness. Sometimes it will crack out in the field because of excessive irrigation or overripeness. That's still going to be tasty to eat. And you can see those nice brown seeds in there that we'll be able to save and reuse for next year because this is open pollinated. Let's take a look at these over here. This is a Moon and Stars that we cut earlier that was not quite ripe. The rind is still real thick. The seeds aren't fully brown yet. Right here is a thin-walled home garden variety called Dulce Verde. Has a nice thin wall, and you can see that would not do for shipping long distances, but it's a wonderful seedless for the home use. And then this is Tri-X seedless that you often see in the grocery store. Then this is an old Jubilee watermelon. I just wanted to show you the odd shape of it. That occurs when we don't get full honeybee activity in the watermelons and we don't get full pollination. We don't have a full seed cavity up in here, and so it's oblong and a little bit odd shaped, but it should eat just as well. Well, to learn more about saving seed, let's go visit with Daryl Merrill again and see how he processes tomato seed for saving.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.